And GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And here is LeBron. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Gafford. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And White with the stuff.
Well, you know, White is quietly one of the league's most effective finishers on the drive.
Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside, White. Driving the lane. And White slams it in.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
They kick it out to Green. Back to LeBron. From deep three-point land. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Green. LeBron James on the win. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
White goes in. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Allen outside. From outside the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:51 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Now Wembanyama.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Can't get it to fall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Wembanyama. Scoreless thus far. White is double. Gafford. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Pass to LeBron. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And stolen by Anunoby. Now here's Green. Knocked away. And the dunk by LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
They double team Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Back to Wembanyama. Good if it goes. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up by 3. The second quarter.
16.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And there's the drive. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Seattle trails by 3. And a wide open look for James. Offensive rebound. Another shot. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Driving inside. A 3 from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Hart. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
It's White on the wing. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
To the paint. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
White left side. And stolen by Hart. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. A fast break chance. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's tipped. Fires for three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. It's up a 3. Neesmith can't get it to go. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Seattle making a change here. Right outside. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
Hart, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Nurkic with the double team. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now, here's Burks. Covered by Barnes. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Stolen by Wright.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And he drives in. Off with the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Seattle ahead, leading by a point. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. James outside. Pass to Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. James, no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Back to Wembanyama. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. And that one misses.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 8.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
After DiVincenzo. Doubled by Hart. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Anunoby. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up to Seattle. Ron right side. 5 on the clock. Here comes LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
And they double up Allen. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
LeBron outside. Wembanyama with the block.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
First personal foul, third team foul.
They double team Wembanyama. Seattle grabs the miss. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. James left side. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got the lead up to 5 now for Seattle.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
White is double. Screen by Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Seattle leading by 5. James looking it over. The kick out to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Wembanyama with it. Hard covering. To stop the drought. Misses the layup.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
With the drive. The 3. That shot off the mark. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Well, White is a solid athlete. He's more than capable of getting up for these kind of throwdowns.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to James. And it's Seattle with another.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Rebounded by Hart.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Burks. Fires the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Burks has got 11 points. Oh, Wembanyama going right to the rim.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
There's the pick. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Mitchell looking it over. That will count. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Seattle leads by 7. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The visitors with the ball. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Kicks it out to Allen. Over in the corner, White drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
LeBron with the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police. Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Fires away from outside. And again, LeBron missing. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's DiVincenzo.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
Ball's knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. And it's Allen with the jam.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Pass to DiVincenzo. A basket good off the assist from Allen. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James outside. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. James has got 11 points here in just the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, Nesmith kicks it out to James. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Allen outside. Let's lose a three. Knocks down the three. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
On the wing, James. Clock at 6. He takes it in. LeBron gets it right to the rack.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Now, Wembanyama. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Allen. No good from 3.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Seattle. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And that one is good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Anunoby comes with the double team. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Now here's Allen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Seattle leading by 3. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. White drives in. Screen by Allen. Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. Hard outside. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron with it. He's picked up by White. Here's Hart. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Seattle. 3-point lead. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. James outside. It drops.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Green rips down the board.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley just a fraction off the mark.
And so it's Seattle winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.